Welcome to Papyrus Plans. I'm Tasha. Ready to create something beautiful? Let's dive in.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So for my monthly for September, for my faith focused spread, I decided to go with a David and Goliath theme. Now, the images I got are from a site called freebibleimages.org. So that's where this image came from. And basically the images of David and Goliath. That's all of those came from there. This I made myself, and then the boxes, I basically took an image of dirt and rocks and then put a white square on top so that I'd be able to write into it. And then I created all of the stack rock images. So basically the David and Goliath images come from freebibleimages.org, and I created all the other images myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I think I want to put Goliath over on the left-hand side. So let's grab him. And I actually decided to cut out part of the sky so that he would be a little bit more dynamic. So I had my brother scan and cut the sky out for me. And I'm just going to clean up this edge over here so I can put it all the way over. So I think I'm going to bring him all the way down here, and he's going to cover up, I think, a few of the boxes, but I usually only use about half of the boxes anyway. And that's glue. Hold on. I'm gonna white out this National Grandparents' Day. And hopefully I can put a rock or a box over there. And he's covering up the 14, so I don't have to worry about whiting that out. Okay. Okay, so that works out. So I have him there. And let's see. I want to get David slaying Goliath over here after he hit him with the rock. I think in this bottom right corner over here. I'm going to bring it off the page slightly just so I can take that up and white out the 27th. Since I can see part of it. So have him there. And then cut off the part that goes over the page. All right, so we have that. So that's what it's looking like so far. Okay, now if I have room, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have the image of him actually hitting Goliath. And I thought about maybe having that come across the middle here. Actually, I think that'll fit perfectly. Just gonna cut off this bottom offset. Okay, I'm gonna line it up here and then pull it over there. That. And then bring these back together. What I might do, so I don't have this weird line right here, use my gyro cut and cut part of his hand off and then line it up on this side. And then bring it over this way. That way I can line it up with the edge of this box. And that way I don't have that awkward line there. All right. right, now I'm just going to cut this. And punch the hole. So punch that hole. And I need to punch these two. Okay. I love this thing. I love how fast and easy it is, and it can punch through quite a bit. Like, that's pretty thick, and it cut that no problem. Okay, that looks good. Now let's put the other version of David throwing the rock in this corner over here, maybe. And let's see. Just kind of offset on that left side. And I'm going to cover up the 6th and the 13th. Because I still have 5 days for the first week. Okay, so I think that works. And let's see. Let's put in David and Goliath somewhere. I'm gonna have to split it up. So let's see. If I did David and Goliath. Let's do it like that. Will this fit? I think it might just fit. Let's see. I'm gonna trim off the bottom offset so I can bring it all the way down. And trim off by the A. Again, just so I can bring it as close over here as possible. I think it's going to just fit. Yes. Okay. Got that little bit to trim off, which I think is fine. All right, so I have David and Goliath, and I think what I'm going to do is I created some stone borders. I think I'm going to put some of those up. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the gray ones. I might even cut these in half. Get my I'm gonna get my bigger scissors, and I'm gonna do my best to cut this right in the middle. Okay, let's see. Bring this up and over. To the top edge. And get my gyro cut. Just cut in between this. Maybe where this rock is here. Just so it doesn't go into the word David. And a fussy cut around this set of rocks just so I can layer it. Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll put this one on this end. Yep. thankfully that ripped right where the rock was. So that worked out. Okay. And cut around these ones as well. Just removing some of the offset so that hopefully it'll fit and I can layer it a little bit more easily. And cutting off this one piece of stone. Cutting off that partial stone. Just so again, I can kind of layer it and bring it as far down as I can without covering up the words. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off, and I think I can use some of the extra stones over here to layer on top of these ones to break up some of that gray. So that's what my plan is. So let's trim this down. And let's see if we can repurpose some of these. At least the ones that show stones that are recognizable. Like this scrap, I think I can use. Just, let's see, break these apart. That one there. Then maybe split these two. And I'm going to layer this one on top of the other rock. So it looks like it's in between these two. Get my bone folder and just smooth everything down. Okay, that looks good. So let's trim this side, and then I think I'm going to do the same thing on the left-hand side. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I really love that. It just gives it a nice little touch at the top. And it's, you know, goes with the theme of David throwing the stone. Okay, so that looks good. And I think I made a slingshot. I think I'm going to put that over here where the notes section is. I think that'll fit if I turn it like this. Okay, so that fits over there. And I have this other image of David throwing it, but I have him here, so I don't think I need him again. I think I'm just going to have him there and him there down here. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to use this. And I have these other rocks I made, which I might use. So I'll keep those. Now let's go ahead and put down some of the boxes I made for my devotional takeaways. And let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so maybe I'll put, I renumber these. Maybe 3 and 5. And let me get my, let's see. All right, so I think I'm gonna use my light brown Pigma Micron in 05 and just renumber this, just so I know what day of the month it is. So this is a 3, this 5. And I think I'll put some rocks there. Then let's do 1, that way it covers up Labor Day. And I'm gonna trim off the offset on this one so that it doesn't go, so I can layer it on top of that image. Okay, so that's 1. And let's see. Put some rocks over there. And maybe have a pile over here. Just to cover up that number. Maybe add a larger stone right there. I think I might even cut around some of these, fussy cut some of these that I originally made as a border. Again, just so I can kind of stack the rocks and layer them. Put a rock right there. So it looks like they're leaning up against that box. That looks kind of cool. Maybe have some rocks on this side. Okay, so we got 3 days for the first week. Oh, I need to do this one too. So let me get, let's see. Get some more rocks. Again, I'm just trimming off some of the offset. And I'm just going to have it look like they're stacked. And maybe a small one of these. Maybe one more. Again, just so it looks like they're stacked. Okay, that looks good. All right, first week is done. All right, now let's do, let's see, I think 7 and 11, just so it's staggered. So this is 11. I got another sheet of boxes I made, just so I can make sure I had enough. And this is 7. Okay, so my goal is to have at least 2 boxes each week, which it looks like I will be able to do. Okay, so let's see. Go white out this 17. So maybe do 18 and 20. Yeah, to make sure I get enough boxes in. Yeah, let me cut off this offset on one of the sides here. So this is 18. This is 20. Okay. And I think I'll do 22, 24, and 26 on this row. This is 24. Then let's do 22. Oops. Keep putting it down crooked. See if I can straighten this out. It's close enough. Okay. So 22 for this one. So we got 3 for this week. So 3, 2, 2, and 3. And I only have 2 days down this week, so I'll do both of those days. So this is 29. And this one is 30. All right, so we have all the days down. I have 4 boxes left, so I'll go ahead and save those for another project maybe. Okay, so now I can fill in maybe with some rocks. Let's put a stack over here. And down here, I think I'll have this one coming down at the top. And it covers up that 12. Okay. Got these 2 left. Let's see. Maybe do this one here. So it looks like this stack is continuing. And I'm gonna get one of these. So I think I'm gonna have the stack go all the way down here. Okay. think I'm gonna cut around this one so I can just kind of fill in that gap. Like that. Okay, so I have those rocks stacked there. Now let's create maybe another mini stack over here. All right, guys, my camera battery just died, so I had to put in a new battery. So I don't think you missed anything. I think I was just getting ready to put this on here. So just gonna create another little rock stack on this side. Going up. And again, I'm just kind of removing some of the offset just so I can stack these. Because originally I created this as a border, but I was able to make the other border work. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut around this one. You can see more of that rock, yeah. That way it looks like it's behind it. And I think I'm gonna do something similar on this one. I'm gonna trim some of this off so I can just stack it a little bit better. So it looks like it's stacked on top. There we go. Okay, that looks really good. I like that. Okay, so I have those covered. So just I need something here, and I think that'll be it. And maybe I'll stack some more rocks on this side. So, but I want to do these first so I can make sure I have enough. I think I will, but just to be safe. So I've got one more big rock left. I'll put that one there, and then I'll only need maybe 2 of these or maybe 3. Let's try 2. And originally I didn't intend to do this, but when I saw the areas, I just felt like it looked a little blank. So I was like, you know what? I have these extra borders I made. So why not try to use them and fill in some of the space? It's a bit tedious, but I think it looks nice. So let's have this one right here. And this one can be stacked this way. And I think I'm gonna put one more right there. There, it looks like those are stacked on this bigger rock. Okay, I think that works. All right, now let's work on this stack over here. All right, so let's stack this one between these 2 boxes. That one. And maybe one more. We'll get a lighter stone just to break up some of the color. There we go. Okay. And then I think the only other area that needs a little bit more is right here. Okay, so maybe one more large one. Okay, I'm gonna cut around this so I can see more of the people. I can see the soldiers in the back. Okay. And I think I need a larger rock. That small one just isn't working. So I think I'm gonna do one more. Maybe like that. And maybe put the small one on top of this one. All right, I'm just getting my bone folder and smoothing everything down. And I just realized I have this weird gap here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. And thankfully I found some more larger rocks that I can use. So let's do that. So I can fill in this area. And then maybe 2 more to fill in over here. All right, let's do maybe this lighter rock right there. And this medium tone one in between these two. There, it looks like it's stacked all the way up. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's take a look and see where we are. All right, you guys, so this is my faith-focused spread for the month of September with a David and Goliath theme. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay inspired, and thank you for watching.